What you saying, peeps? If you don't know, you should know. It's your boy JD, and I am back once again. Now I'm here to give you my top 10 cartoons of all time from my childhood. Yeah. Now there's so many that I could have chosen from, but I decided to go with like some certain areas just to like narrow it down a little bit, because there's like so many cartoons that I've watched, and like I don't want to like get too into it because I'll be here all night. So starting with number 10. Gotta be Transformers, Robots in Disguise. Cool cartoon, man. I had like so many other toys as well, the action figures, Optimus Prime, just, yo, my man, or mine. He's the main G, man. He's just the don. Number 9, gotta be Jonny Quest. It's an old school cartoon from like way back in the day. I think it started like from back in the 70s or 60s or something. But I remember like I think it was called The Real Adventures of Jonny Quest, and it was just like, I liked it because I can get to go like all around the world in different countries and like different adventures in different countries, and like not many cartoons did that at the time. So yeah, that was like one of my favourites, you know, and like the theme tune as well. That was jokes. Alright, boom. Now number 8, I decided to go with Hey Arnold, football head. I love that cartoon because like I just like there was so many like interesting characters, like his best mate Gerald with that mad head top, Helga, flipping that mad girl who was just like had the maddest crush on him, but like at the same time just like doming him like every single opportunity. I just like, it was just one of the funniest things I've seen in like any cartoon. So I loved Hey Arnold. Number 7, South Park. That's one of my all-time favorites, man, because like at the time it's just like one of the things like you never really like seen it before. It was like an adult cartoon, but like, you know, with kids as like the main characters, and like it's something like you always wanted to like say in real life as a kid, but you couldn't say. So like they portray it in a cartoon, and it was like, it was a good way to pass the time in a way. It's not as funny as it is now, in my opinion. Like I prefer like from seasons 1 through to like 11. That's when like the best seasons for me. Because the couple of few episodes, like the few good ones, like in like, you know, 13, 14 and that, but like from 1 to 11, 110, 111, yeah, they're some of the best seasons for me. Number 6, Family Guy. I do watch it now, every now and again. But like it's a cartoon which like it's got like that adult element in it, and it that's like push barriers and push boundaries, you know, whether it's like religious or racial. You know, it's like it's basically like what you would think in real life, but like in a sarcastic kind of way. And it's really, really funny. Each interesting characters again. Quagmire, my favourite. He's just like, he deserves like his own spin-off, I think. An adult based cartoon with Quagmire as the main character. That's I'm calling that right now. So that's my Fox. You know, Seth. What's his name? Seth MacFarlane. If you're watching, a Quagmire spin-off, please. You heard it here first. Number 5. Speaking of like corny bastards, Jonny Bravo. He was like Quagmire meets the Fonz, because he was just like every single cartoon he was just trying to plug y'all on every single opportunity. It was like think of it as a Roadrunner cartoon, but like the coyote as the guy trying to get the girl who is the Roadrunner. You know what I mean? Like, there's always like some kind of mission on trying to get the girl like in every single mad situations. So Jonny Bravo was the one. Number 4, Ren Stimpy. Pushing boundary wise again, but like on a visual level. Like it had like you know, it had emphasis on like bodily parts, like the arse cheeks and that, and like mad facial distortions and like hairiness. It was. If you see, I'll try and find some clips and post it in the videos. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was pretty funny, and people thought like it was a cat and a mouse. Like Ren was a mouse, but it's not. Ren is a dog. He's a Chihuahua, and Stimpy is a cat. Okay, so just get that right. Even though it looks like a mouse in a cartoon, but he's a chihuahua. He's a dog. It's a cat and a dog cartoon, like a partnership. Number 3, Boondocks. That's like a more of a black cartoon, but at the same time, like it's just one of those ones where everyone can watch it, and it's got like it's nothing but pure racial stereotypes, which is played on in a sarcastic way again, but like in a more realistic, grounded setting. Like like people living in a suburban community and getting into all kind of mass situations. It's sort of like Friday meets I don't know what's a good posh. It's like basically the guys from Friday living in like a posh community and getting into my situations with the guys who live in that community. So, but it's very, very, very funny if you've not seen it. Uncle Ruckus. Again, I post some links down below and some clips in this video. Uncle Ruckus, man, he is like a funny character. If you watch the Boondocks, then you know what I'm talking about. So, number 2, only because like I watch them now and still never get tired of them. It's the Looney Tunes, the old school Looney Tunes. There's like I've got like about 30-40 gigabytes worth of like Looney Tunes cartoons on my hard drive. There's so many of like Roadrunner cartoons, Bugs Bunny cartoons, Daffy Duck cartoons, Breasted Tweety cartoons, just all of them. Porky Pig, Taz, Elmer Fudd, Pepe Le Pew, Speedy Gonzales, just to name a few. They were just like the main ones in it, because they had like the lesser main ones as well. So they were just like the best ever. And again, like I said, I can watch them now. And I was like, say, if you have kids here, like tell them to watch the old school cartoons, the old school Looney Tunes cartoons, because they are so much better than the ones that we've got now, in my opinion. Number 1, there's only ever been one cartoon for me, only one, and that is Thundercats. Oh, sorry. But well, yeah, man, it's just like the best cartoon I've ever seen. I've had like so many action figures, so many cartoons. I had like the actual sword as well, where you press the button on it and like it lit up on the ceiling. It's just like Lionel, Chitara, Panthro, Tiger, Wily Kit, Wily Cat, Jaga, Bengali. There's just Mumra. There's like the best villain ever. Just every single episode was like a new adventure. Every single episode was like a continuing story within those new adventures. And like they even had like feature length ones as well, which were good, but like they would introduce new characters into the storyline, and that was good. But I don't like this new one that we've got now, this reboot. It's not the one. Again, if you have kids, tell them to watch the old school Thundercats, not this crappy, updated, up to date version, because it's nah, man, just allow it. But yeah, Thundercats is without a doubt the best. I don't care what anyone else says, the best in my opinion cartoon ever. So yeah, that's for me. So again, just to run you through it: number 10, Transformers; number 9, Jonny Quest; number 8, Hey Arnold; number 7, South Park; number 6, Family Guy; number 5, Jonny Bravo; number 4, Ren Stimpy; number 3, The Boondocks; number 2, Looney Tunes; and number 1, Thundercats. So yeah, post comments down below. Let us know what you all think, and tell me your top 10 cartoons of all time from your childhood, from your teenage years, from your formative years, from your pubescent years, all them kind of years, man, all them kind of eras, all of them. If you enjoyed my video, hit the like button, subscribe and share. If you did not, hit the like button, subscribe and share. Make sure you check out Double D Team, and make sure you check out my YouTube channel, JD Virtue. The link will be in the description box down below. Peace!